What's up, guys? Jeremy and I recently went to the Tulsa Regionals where I placed top 32 and got my invite. And I used Bougian Shadals, which it's Bougians with a Shadal engine, not Shadals with a Bougian engine. So I ran 3 Yamato, 1 Mikazuchi, and 1 Harum, and then 2 Turtle, 2 Hare, and 1 Crane. I ran 1 Crane because I only have 5 targets for Crane, whereas with Honest I'll have 10 targets. So 1 Crane, because you definitely don't want to draw it. I usually just searched it out with Susanoo, and then Shadals I ran 1 Hedgehog, 2 Dragon, 2 Beast, and 2 Falco. The Beast were just to give the Bougians the speed that they needed, because they're kind of missing that out this format. Hedgehog to search one of the fusions, or search something to dump with Yamato, because every single one of these gets their effects with Yamato, which is kind of like a +2 instead of an even at the end phase. And then the last monster is a BLS. For spells, I ran triple Tinky and 2 fusion. The 2 fusion ended up being perfect. Originally I was running 3 and I wanted to run 3, but I was running the deck as if it was Bougians, so I played slower, more conservative, and I used this as a almost an emergency plan or a surprise factor. It won me so many games because my opponent never saw Shadal's coming. And then 2 Kaiser, and then power spells. There was 1 Soul Charge, 1 Foolish, 1 Book, 1 Carnation, and 1 Super Poly. The Super Poly was a pseudo Shadal fusion, because if you super polyed into construct, you could just dump the fusion, so if it's destroyed or whatever, you can just add that fusion back to your hand. And for traps, I ran double Breakthrough, double Vanities, double Trap Stun, and then singles I ran 1 Bottomless, 1 Compulse, and 1 Sinister. Only 1 Sinister, simply because I only run such a small Shadal account. And for the extra, I ran 1 Cowboy that I never went into, 1 Dweller, never went into, 1 Tsukiyomi, never saw it. In theory, Tsukiyomi's amazing because you can dump a Shadal from your hand and then draw 2 plus off the Shadal, so it's almost a +3 instantly. Exiton, I never went into it. You keep so much advantage with the Tinkies, with the Yamatos, with the constructs, so this is going to come out for sure. 1 Castell, 1 Heartland Draco, 1 101. The only reason 101's in there is for mostly synchros and random XYZs that aren't, well, anything that's not Shadal, pretty much. And then 2 Susanoo, definitely need 2. I don't like running 2, but I have to run 2. And then 1 Kagasuchi. And Kagasuchi's in here mostly because of the Mill 5 effect on its summon, and that won me a lot of games, actually. And then synchros, I ran 1 Goyo and 1 Leo. Leo was in here for Burning Abyss, but I went into it against Shadal artifacts and it won me a game. And then I ran 1 Winda because there's such a little Shadal count, you can't really use more. And then 2 Construct, which won me countless games. I can't even stress how important this card was. And then for the side deck, I ran double Maxi, 2 MST, 1 System Down because I was afraid of Gear since that structure deck just came out, but I never played a single Gear. 1 Raigeki, 1 Mind Control, mostly for Mirror and for Satellar's, because you can just steal their level 4s away. 2 and the band played on, it wrecked so many decks. And then Ojama Trio, which was probably the best side deck card because it won me games against Mermail, Burning Abyss, Satellar, and Shadal. One Full House, which was for Satellar, never saw it. One Time Space for actually everything but Satellars because you can't play it really. This won me games against Shadals, one different Dimension Ground, and one Mirror Fort, or Magic Cylinder. This was mostly for time, but I sided it in as a surprise factor and to save my monsters from an attack.
So what would you change in the deck?
The only changes I can think of would be Exciton and maybe Cowboy. I liked Cowboy too much, but Exciton for sure. And in the main was perfect. I can't change anything about the main. That's it.